Hey everybody, welcome back. So again, my name's Ethan and this is celiac disease symptom number 2. I've been making a series about all the different symptoms that I have observed throughout my life leading up to my celiac diagnosis. And I just wanted to share with you guys about this so that way if you think maybe you have celiac disease, you can go get tested. So I just want to let you know I do have a few other food intolerances and allergies like the alpha-gal allergy from the tick bite. And that could also add to my symptom list, but for the most part, I believe most of these symptoms were from celiac disease in the first place and may have contributed to my other food intolerances as well. So with that being said, let's move on to my symptom. So yes, I know it's number 2, but doesn't actually have anything to do with the bathroom. Is actually going to be acid reflux. Was my number 2 symptom that I came up with. So number 2, acid reflux, I first started noticing probably when I was actually a teenager, especially after eating like lasagna, spaghetti, pizza, probably some dairy, throw that in there as well. I would, have some pretty, serious acid reflux and, have some Pepto-Bismol and whatnot. That kind of went away after a little while, or maybe I just kind of dealt with it. And then moving on to like college time frame, I kind of dealt with that again because my diet was so poor at the time. So I just kind of struggled with that on and off. I think I more or less just became used to it. And over time, like I said, it was just like I got dulled to the acid reflux. But coming up from 2019 to 2020, it really started bothering me a lot more. And that's when I kind of started going to the doctors a little bit more. They gave me a few different medications for that. It kind of helped in the short term, but I knew like in the back of my head something wasn't quite right, and I was reacting to something, or something I was eating was causing this. So leading up to my diagnosis in 2021, late 2020 into early 2021, that's when it was so bad. And I say acid reflux, but really it was a lot more than that. It's just like the acid kind of feeling, or like, chest tightness, inability to swallow, the inability to really swallow that well. And at some points I could not swallow depending on what it was. Like if it was really acidic type food, I just could not do it at all. I didn't have any like regurgitation really, but it was just, I would sometimes have a little regurgitation, but it wasn't like, I was throwing up. It was just a little nauseous and whatnot. I don't want to minimize the symptoms that I was having, because at the time it was very scary for me, and to not be able to eat the foods that I loved was really, really like crushing my soul, so to speak. So the acid reflux was my number 2 symptom, and I'm not going to drag it out, but like I said, I was having a hard time swallowing at the time. I just had like the burning in like the esophagus all the way up, my throat too. I think I had some like laryngeal reflux also going on. So that, was really what led me to the diagnosis was, the inability to eat that well. So a lot of food intolerances. I was down to like eating like yogurt and soft foods, and it just felt like everything was just so inflamed. I just could not, like, even the muscles weren't, contracting to like move the food down into my stomach. Like I was having like almost gastroparesis type symptoms also. So anyways, I just want to leave you with that. So if you enjoyed this content, check out my other video I did of my number 1 symptom. You can also check me out on Instagram. It's EthanJones7101. And anyways, I appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.